Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Nashua ETV's coverage of perhaps the biggest soccer game in the city of Nashua in nearly 3 decades. It is Nashua North versus Nashua South in the Division I semifinals here at Stellos Stadium. I'm Tom King. With me is Jared Barbosa, who I think invented the game of soccer. I'm not sure yet. Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, and Jared, you are, I don't know who's more psyched for this than you are.
Buddy.
You know?
Nobody.
And you know what? Is there a player in this game that you didn't coach on the youth level?
There's a few, but not a lot. But I gotta give you a little bit of a hard time. You said perhaps. This is perhaps the biggest game in Nashua history. No, it is the biggest game in Nashua history. Well, this is 100%.
Girton and Nashua, the unified Nashua, played each other in several finals back in the 90s and late 80s.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal back then. They played it in Concord, though. They didn't play it in the city of Nashua. You know, so Jared, a lot of Jared's fans are approaching the area, but tonight Jared coached a lot of these kids. Jared, North coming in here, no one expected them to get this far. They came in at 7-9. They were the 12th seed. They upset Concord. Then they beat Portsmouth here on Friday. No one even expected them to be able to host on Friday, but they did because Memorial got upset by Portsmouth.
Right.
And then they took care of business and won that game. So after that game, they were all saying, let's go South, because they wanted to play South.
Yes.
And we got our wish in a doozy of a game Friday night with Nashua South winning in overtime. 7 seconds left in double overtime before they go to PKs. Nick S. with the goal. Jared, how many of these kids do you know so well and coached?
Oh man, quite a bunch. I know all of them. I've coached. I've had the pleasure of coaching the vast majority of them, if it's been for a short period of time or for a longer period of time. But I will tell you one thing. What is amazing about this right now is that there's a huge amount of talent on both teams. And what that tells us is that Nashua is doing things right now.
In soccer.
We are back on top. This is right where we wanted to be. Tom, I'll never, my brother over at Riviera.
Hayden Barbosa, the head coach of Riviera. And by the way, Jared is the president of the International Soccer Club of Nashua. International Soccer Club of Nashua. That has kids from all the way about as high as the chairs that we could sit on up until the National Eagles, which is a semi-pro men's team that plays in a national league.
Yes.
So, but it's big. I mean, for you guys and the soccer community as a whole in the city of Nashua.
Yeah.
This is just,
it's massive.
Yeah, exactly.
It's massive. I mean, and as I was saying is, we had been saying, to the kids, and Hayden had been really pushing home, honestly, for the past 5, 6, 7 years, you guys are going to be the class to win a championship. You guys are going to be the class to win a championship. And it's not to say that every single one of those kids are a part of our program. However, what's great, it's that group is coming on up, and it's just creating a culture. Because again, Hayden's class was the last class to win a championship. So it's great to see both Nashua teams here tonight with an opportunity to get to the final. Amazing. And you know what? I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Nashua North being the underdog right now, ranked 12th, right? Ranked 12th. No one counted them. Everyone counted them out. Yeah. We never would have thought they would have made it, but they are here, and they have a lot of talent on that field today.
But of course,
super
what
exciting.
Kind of pressure is there on Nashua South? Because they are. You say North is ranked 12th.
Yeah.
South, that's in the tournament seedings. South is ranked nationally by a coaches group.
Yep.
And that is based actually in New Hampshire, I believe.
Yep.
And that's got to give them a lot of pressure. We're going to pause for the national anthem and get back to this discussion in just a second. Well, who is going to be the prime scorer for tonight in this game? You know, there's a lot of volunteers out there, but if you're Nashua South, you're looking. I mean, Nick Aspoon scored that game winner, was the least likely to score a goal in that game. He moved up when his eyes met Tom Bellin, and Bellin just pointed up down the field. Rory Olsen got a goal the other night. You know, they've got a ton of scorers. Jadiel Bonfim, Santiago Somostroso, Max Lopez.
And don't forget about Sammy Hadouche. Sammy Hadouche
had a goal the other night, too. Exactly. And his brother's at Riv, right?
Yes, his brother's at Riv. Ryan Hadouche. Yes.
Ryan Hadouche is at Riv. Nashua North, they've got the talent. Sammy Paintsel, he's a good player. Well, he's defensive more. Preston Thompson. Okay. And, of course, your favorite, Kawa Suarez de Freitas. Kawa is huge. He had a goal the other day. Amos Carnua, he's a big, strong player for Nashua North. They have got a lot of talent in this game. So it is an international community here.
It sure is.
You know, there are more international players playing soccer in Nashua than I remember back in the 90s and early 2000s. So, and that's why it's such a big deal. But look at these stands. These stands are packed. Absolutely packed as we're about ready to get underway.
And you know, or just before the national anthem, you mentioned, the pressure that Nashua South might be under.
It's got to be immense. They're the top seed. They're unbeaten. Their only blemish was a tie with Exeter, who almost beat them the other night. I think the play of the year, if South goes on to win this game and gets to the finals or even win a championship, unless something really dramatic happens, which could happen tonight. The play of the year that I saw so far was Leonel Lopez, Max Lopez's younger brother, the freshman, making that save out of nowhere.
Huge save.
When Exeter thought they had the game won in overtime on Friday night. It was just a game for the ages. And Nashua North with Portsmouth, they didn't score until just under 5 minutes left. These games go down to the wire. Central and Hanover, penalty kicks before we started this game. The winner will play Hanover. Soccer is alive and well right here, boy. That's for sure.
And we will see how Nashua South handles the pressure. Surely there is pressure, but we will see in the first 10 minutes how they handle the pressure. And I think they're up for it. They've shown it all season long. They've been able to deal with adversity, and I really think they are up for it. And here we go. The biggest match in Nashua soccer history.
Right now in 30 years of Nashua, in the last 30 years. And since the split, no doubt about it. And here we go as the Titans are in white. The Panthers are in their trademark purple. And that's Paintsel with a big battle at midfield. That's where the game is going to be won or lost at midfield. But keep an eye on number 10, Jadiel Bonfim. I believe he got the only goal in the 1-0 win by Nashua South against North earlier this season. And then last year, the two teams played. What a difference a year makes. There was no one in the stands because of the COVID restrictions. It was a preliminary round. It was not even a preliminary round game. It was a regional first-round game, play-in game, North and South here at Stellos on an afternoon, Monday afternoon, with the rain coming down. No one here because of the restrictions. And tonight the stands are packed here at Stellos Stadium. There was a line out the gate, and here come the Titans right away, moving downfield.
That's Kawa. And we can't forget about number 6, Arthur. Arthur Santos. He is a monster.
There are just so many talented players in this game.
So many.
Ball will be deflected. And down. That is Bonfim on the top of your screen. He has got speed to burn, and he is going to be moving down, and no doubt about it, he will create a lot of chances for Nashua South in this game. It just depends. It's going to be Bonfim against Paintsel, it looks like. So that's a matchup to watch on the far side of the field on the top of your screen.
Exactly. And Nashua North lines up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. So technically speaking, that is a formation you want to play when you're trying to counter the 4-3-3 formation of Nashua High School South. So what you're going to see is there's two players, or one player in particular, number 5, Daniel Guzman, who's playing a central defensive midfield. He's going to have he needs to have a good game to ensure for Nashua North to have success.
Guzman had 2 assists the other night. And this,
South's in right now.
Bompham with a break.
In right now.
He's in the box, and it just gets deflected wide and high. But a corner kick for Nashua South, the first one of the night. 37-30 to play here in the first half. We got no score.
Here we go. Corner for South. First chance here.
This should be much more dramatic than yesterday's girls soccer game that was here. It was Bishop Girton 6, Alver nothing. The Cardinals move on to the semifinals there at Exeter on Wednesday night. Okay, here we go with a corner. It's low and curled in, and Jadiel
with the head.
Headed it over.
Already starting, Jadiel already starting with a lot of confidence, already making his presence known.
As a sophomore last year, he was used sparingly. And at the start of the season, I don't think Tom Bellin thought he was in complete shape.
Right.
So they took their time with him.
Yep.
And the more they played, the more he played.
Yeah.
And he's become a bona fide star. Of course, my favorite player on South will always be Ethan Amata. Ethan Amata beat Nashua North here 2 years ago.
Ethan Amata with the ball right now.
With a goal,
yes.
And he's at midfield.
Yes, Ethan Amata
number
is their
14.
Yes, he's their holding midfielder. He's gonna have a big game today too.
Oh, and we get a call.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my!
All right,
Paintsel did not like that call. Was it Paintsel or was it Garnua? Carnua, I'm not sure. Oh, it was Paintsel who got called for it.
Yep.
He got called for a trip on Max Lopez, and now Miranda will take the free kick unless they fake it with Amata. Yeah. The wall is set up with North.
Can Miranda replicate what he did last game with his pass? He's gonna put it. He's gonna look to put it on that left-hand corner over there, close to the end, but like on the left side of that end there.
And let's see who's in the middle, set up for South at around the 5-yard line.
Oh,
and a surprise right there. Miranda just boots it, going for the goal, and he puts it up high.
It's unfortunate.
A little different setup here at Stellos. The benches are on the far side of the field. That's what the NHIAA usually does to keep the benches away from the crowd. No crowd on the other side of the field. All the fans are asked to stay in on the press box side of the field. So, and that's where we are. It is technically South. South is the top seed, but this is technically a neutral site, and it is a neutral site because they both play here. And here come the Titans right back at you, but it was taken away, and up they go. It's a player I think is going to look to get on track is Jonah Hantula. Been out of the scoring lately.
Yeah.
So you want to get him in. Now here's a break right now.
Yep. This is
Kawa de Freitas. Probably the best overall player on Nashua North.
Yes.
Kawa.
Oh, there he goes.
Moves again.
This is Kawa
He's
here.
in. The crowd roars.
This is Kawa.
He spins. He turns.
Ooh.
And ridden off the ball. That might have been Jadiel with a play. Not sure who got that play defensively, but now, well, it wasn't Jadiel because he's up.
Jadiel. Great defensive work there for Jadiel.
Middle of the field. Good work. 34:08 to play here. First half. Miranda. Kick it up. This South team knew, it's ironic, if they can get to the finals, if they knew when they beat Hanover here back in September that they had something special.
Yeah.
How special? We'll know after tonight.
We will know after tonight.
Because North is feeling pretty special themselves right now. Santos was on the wide side. He's number 6.
That's Preston up top.
Number 14.
Number 14.
His number's different. It's 14 in the white jerseys.
Right. There we go. Arthur down the line.
Santos. I'll tell you what, if Thompson plays well, this team seems to play well. They follow his lead, I think, in the middle of the field, don't they?
They do, and he's playing a different position than he had played all season. He's playing up top, and he does have a little bit of a nagging injury. You will see he has a little brace on his ankle there.
Oh, and a break and a collision, and there's going to be that's
a smart foul.
Walking away from that, knowing he committed the foul was Spencer Dunn. Dunn wasn't even going to argue it. He knew it.
That's what we call a professional foul.
Yeah, he knew it. He said it's the only way to stop him.
That's it.
So it's ahead to Bompham.
Yep. Got hit with the ball.
Bonfa moves back. They're going to go with the finesse play here.
Here's what South has to do.
I hate it
right
when
here.
the teams do this.
But this is what they have to do to remain calm, keep the ball in possession. They have the players to keep possession. They have the team to do that. They can do that. They just have to keep it.
Santos wanted to chip it in. He almost did, but it was deflected. Miranda loses it. That's Thompson. Thompson goes down.
Thompson's looking good.
Thompson's
moving
well. Around fine.
He's
I see a little bit of a brace, but it doesn't bother him. You know why? Adrenalin, if I spelled it right. Adrenaline.
Hey, if you did, congratulations.
Yeah, no
that
kidding,
was great.
huh?
Right off the bat.
That's the deal. Adrenaline. That's going to make
Here we go.
Play. Oh,
on the counter. Not a good place to lose it.
Not
a good place to lose it.
Goes ahead. Let's see who that is. Is that Somostroso or is that Santos?
Nope. That's a good tackle.
Turning.
That's also
turning.
Yona
with a shot and
what
a save. Oh, and a great save.
What a save by Yazid. What a save. Well done. And Yazid, it does not cover a whole lot of the goal. He's not a big guy.
No,
for him to stretch out and make that save was awesome.
Yazid Pulakal, who was inserted into the lineup, I'd say about 4 or 5 games into the season after Simon Costa got hurt.
Right. Yep, and he's been outstanding ever since.
The second goal corner kick for South, and here we go.
This is dangerous.
And a header, and it goes wide. Boy, from our angle, you're looking at that header, and you're thinking it's going to go in the upper corner, and it doesn't.
Oh, it's another corner.
Yeah, it was deflected.
Corner.
Deflected by the Titans.
South is really going to be looking to make a presence on these.
So now the corner will be from the right side. Does that make a difference to you, Jared?
Yeah, I mean, depending on who takes the kick. I mean, again, we talked about it last time. In-swinger, out-swinger, you got a right-footed player on the right side, it's an out-swinger. So that makes a little bit of a difference. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, man. No.
Go up?
No, it's not a goal.
Must have hit the under the bar.
It is not a goal. What a save
under the bar
by North. Wow. What a save. Goal line save by North.
Unbelievable play. Unbelievable.
Wow. What a play by
I'd love
North.
to know why the NHIAA felt it was important to come up and ask us for IDs. That is just absurd. What does he think we're up here, doing it for fun?
We checked in. I checked in.
Yeah, I checked in too.
But here we go. Daniel with the ball in possession. Well done. Keeping it calm. Relax.
How did that not go in?
Unbelievable.
It must have hit the bottom of the bar.
Yeah.
The crossbar.
Right.
Off a corner kick.
Oh, and they're on. Here's Max.
Here's
Max Lopez. Max Lopez.
Lopez is going to go into the corner now. He'll try to see if he can center it to the box. Paintsel staying with him.
Oh, that's Rolson. Oh.
Opportunity.
Good team D. Good team D.
South seemed a little slow to the ball right there. It looked like they had an opportunity. All right, Jared Barbosa, you take over. I'm going to go down and get a couple of the moving pictures.
All right, then.
And I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
This is yours truly, Jared Barbosa, a.k.a. Mr. Soccer. Here we are in the biggest game of Nashua soccer history. Okay, and Nashua North on the attack here. Ball out of bounds, left corner. We've got a North throw-in by the scoreboard. We got 28.5 left, 0-0. South just missed an opportunity. Goal line save by North. Amazing save. Another throw here. Daniel Miranda taking it out. Roy Olsen is on the run. You do not want to get Roy Olsen on the run because he's quick. Oh, out of bounds. Just out. Just out. Yes, Roy Olsen is one of their main guys that they're going to be looking to feed all night down this line here. Roy Olsen, he can run for days. Actually, he is their striker. Roy Olsen, number 25, is their striker. He can run for days. He's quick. He's tall. He's dangerous. Arthur Santos with the ball. Oh, hands it back. He's facing up. Out of bounds, what do we got? South throw. So one of the keys to victory for North is to manage the pressure. Nashua High School South plays a very high line. They press very high, and they provide a lot of energy. They put out a lot of energy all game long. So they're going to play a very high line. So it's important for Nashua North to just weather the storm. They've got to weather the Nashua South storm. And as we saw last game, South kind of, as it got later into the second half and the overtime rounds, it was a little tough. South was dying down. Okay, so it's up to North to take the pressure and just weather the storm at the beginning. I think the longer it stays 0-0, more that benefits North. Well, here we go. Oh, crossed in. Close. And Miranda in possession, working it back to Nick Esp. Round to Fernando. There we go. Got it out to the left back there. Jadiel looking for it. They feed him. Yona. Max with the shot. Oh, just over hitting the crossbar of the football goalpost. So as you can see here, so far, Nashua South has dominated the lion's share of possession. They've dominated the game so far. But Nashua North looks okay. They are maintaining. Put up by Nick Esp. Oh, Max. Control. Working his way back. This is exactly what they need to do. Be calm in possession. No rush. Move that ball around. Destabilize their shape. Find the gaps in the middle. They just found one there to Yona. Yep, Yona working it back. Leo Capico, all-star goalkeeper. Let's watch him tonight. Leo Capico is something else. He hasn't had much to do or anything to do really at all up until this point. South is in possession. Whoop. It's a tough place to lose it. They go on the attack. Oh, out of bounds. This is what North is looking for here. Take their time. It's on their offensive third now. Take your time. Whoop, what do we got? Oh. All right. Goal kick. Leo Capico last game had some big saves in the game. Huge saves to keep Nashua South in it as Exeter was really pressing on them in overtime. Leo Capico stepped up big in the game. There are a lot of people here in the stands tonight, folks. And there's got to be at least 2,000 people here right now. These stands are packed. South in possession, defensive end. Finds Santiago Samarostro. Oh, ooh, it's by one. Up to Jameson Mondale, losing the ball. Up, they're on the counter. Turns. Oh, that's a hard foul right there. We've got to see. That is a hard foul on Preston Thompson. Oh, there is a yellow for number 5, Nicholas Esp. That is a yellow card. Yellow card early on is not good. Yellow card this early in the game. That's a tough one right there. Again, that's very high risk because now he's got to be easy on any tackles he goes in on. Because again, he's at risk for another card. And a second yellow, he's out. So right now he had to be subbed off. When you get a yellow card in the NHIAA, you must be subbed off. It's my understanding you can come back at the next dead ball. Okay, so we've got free kick. Daniel Guzman over it on the 40-yard line. 4, 5 at the top of the box. They're looking to just get this in. Clears it out. Touched by Esteban. Nice. Great control. Yes. North calm in possession. That's what they need. Linking up here. That's what they can do here. They are dangerous. Oh. Olsen checks back. To Amada. Amada to Lopez. Lopez to Jadiel. Jadiel down the line to Rory. Rory's moving. Rory's moving. He's in the 18. Oh, good D. Good defense. What? Kawa on the ball. Kawa on the ball. Kawa to Matthews. Still in possession. North in possession. To Amos. Oh, Amos loses it. Roy Olsen on the attack. He's moving. Oh, but North, good team D. Victor Oliveira. Oh, good touch out. There we go. Well done. Touching it around the back. Looking cool in possession. North. Great job. Kawa on the ball. Their playmaker, their maestro. Number 5 to Guzman. Guzman to Victor. Arthur's here. Recycle it. Samuel to Amos. Amos out wide. Samuel on the ball, getting his way back. Spencer to Victor. Victor looking for Arthur. Arthur faces up. For possession. Yep. Possession. Esteban. Matthews. Back to Dunn. Dunn. To Victor. Victor. Ooh. Daniel gets the ball. Up. Daniel gives up the ball. Here we go. Matthews. Oh, Matthews with a good ball. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, man, close. That was dangerous. Dangerous. Gaurav just couldn't get it under control. Gaurav just couldn't get it under control. Just out of bounds. Throw in for South on the defensive end. Right now, last 5 minutes, North has taken over possession. They've had the lion's share of the possession in the last 5-10 minutes. Moving the ball around, I truly believe the longer it stays 0-0, the better it is for North. They have a lot of talent, and they can make something happen. They can make something out of nothing with all of their talent. It's a good tackle by Samuel. There's Kawa. Kawa to Arthur. Arthur cutting in. Arthur to Matthews. Matthews, number 8. Got wide to the right back. That's Amos. North being very calculated on the attack, moving that ball around side to side. Here we go, South down the line. Rory Olsen, and he wins them a corner. Wow, wins them a corner. This is big right here, guys. Again, Nashua South will be looking to capitalize on these dead ball opportunities. They will see that the North goalkeeper, this is a little risky for him. These are tough for the goalkeepers that aren't the biggest guys. These are hard to handle. Oh, in the 18. Oh, blocked. What we got? The bounce. Offsides? Offsides. Offside on South. Coming out. North doing a good job taking the sting out of South. Right now, South is the pace is a little bit slow. I think they've done a good job at maintaining the pressure and taking the sting out of them. They have not been able to get anything going for quite some time, but here we go. We got Sami Adouche. Oh, never count out Sami Adouche. But he loses the ball there. Comes North, Garaf to Matthews. Matthews down the line to Garaf. Lopez back to Copico. Copico, cool, calm, with the ball at his feet. Looking for his winger. Out of bounds. Again, North doing a good job. Moving the ball around, keeping the ball. Again, taking the sting out of South right now. South's looking a little bit vulnerable. North's finding the space. North's dribbling a little bit more. Creating a lot of problems for South right now. But South is maintaining the pressure, maintaining their shape, shifting, moving. Yona wins the ball. Up. Matthews wins it back. Oh, here we go. Santiago Samarostro looking for Sammy, looking for the outlet. Sammy. Jamison Mondale on the ball. Ah. A missed touch, out of bounds. To Oliveira. To Arthur. Oh. Here we go, missed touch. South moving up. We got a substitution. Looks like Ethan Schneier coming in for Yona Huntula. Ethan Schneier. Here we go, Ethan. First touch on the ball. A lot of changes happening here. Is that Nicholas S. coming back in. Rory Olsen coming back in, subbing out Jamison Mondale. So looks like we've got Sammy as a striker, Rory Olsen out wide right, Max wide left, Santiago central with Ethan Schneier and Ethan Amata as the holding midfielder. Cameron Rodriguez, number 9, has subbed in. Up top. Oh, Victor Oliveira. Got a white ball, North row on the defensive end here. Amata working it out wide to Lionel. Lionel to Max. That's his brother. Max down the line. Max wins a corner. And this has to be the 4th corner of the night for South. South really needing to have a presence and make something happen here on these set pieces. These dead ball opportunities, they really need to capitalize. Let's see. Keep your eye on Sammy Adouche, number 17. Ooh. Oh, Yazid. Yazid with the save. Yazid doing a very nice job so far. One by Ethan Amado. Ethan turns. Oh. Up. Santiago to Rory. Rory back to Ethan. Ethan to Ethan Amada. Amada around, working its way back. Oh, here we go. Matthews. Up. Ethan Schneier. There we go. Oh, Kawa looking for Cameron Rodriguez. Cameron moving up. Pico, calm in possession. It's no problem for him. Ball right on the chest of Rory. That's exactly where he was going, exactly where he wanted to go. Kawa to Arthur. Arthur to Samuel. Samuel. Oh, to Gaurav. Gaurav going down the line against Daniel. Daniel Miranda, Gaurav. Oh, okay. Out of bounds. Goal kick for North. Keys to victory for South to continue to be smart in possession. They have the clientele to keep the possession. Just got to be smart with it. Playing a little bit more direct in the last game. I think North is matching them up quite well, pushing them outside their comfort zone. Really, really are. It's been a very methodical game right now, very calculated. No one's trying to make any mistakes. Oh. Rodriguez turns. Gaurav. Samuel. Samuel. Oh, Samuel coughs it up to Ethan Amada. Amada back to Esp. Figueroa to Miranda. Esp. Rory. Santiago. Amada. Sammy. Santiago. Rory. This is a great build-up play. They get a cross. Amada. Amada. Ooh, with a volley, but blocked by Nashua North. That was a great build-up play. This is what they have to do, being smart in possession, linking up. Max, good recovery. Cameron. Pico, calm in possession. Asp. Asp looking. Sammy, ooh, what a good touch back. Oh, wide. Max. Max, oh. His touch, out of bounds. Or throw. You can already notice a difference where I think that's probably the adjustment that South made. I think Tom may have noticed that towards the end of last game, South, the speed of South, the tenacity of South really slowed down towards the end of the second half and just couldn't really pick it back up in overtime, but they held on. They held on, and they were able to capitalize on an Exeter mistake. And I'm thinking that Tom has made the adjustment. You're seeing a lot more subs being made mainly to those guys on the outside and the central attacking midfielders. So it'll be interesting to see how the game plays out. Here we go. Rodriguez on the sideline. North ball. 0-0 with 8.5 left. Not a whole lot of opportunities in the first half, aside from the goal line save from North. Copico hasn't had anything to do in terms of a save just yet. North is doing well, moving the ball around well on this half. But here we go. We've got Cameron. Cameron. Oh, man. Just got to be a little bit more clinical as they get closer to that 18. Just seem to be stopped right at that 18. We got a foul right at half field. That's Daniel Guzman, and right there, that's another professional foul. Oh, as they're on the counter. Here we are. 7.5 left. Done. Amada, calm. Oh, that's another one on Guzman. Oh, he got away with that one. Lucky, that's 2 in a row, and that's two strong fouls. 2 strong fouls right there. Oh. Yellow card probably could have been granted there, but he's going to feel lucky to not have gotten one on that one. I think he knows. Oh, that's a good ball. Inside. Oh, as it goes across. That looked like Max hits it across. Just nobody there to put it in. Got subs coming on. Who do we have? We have Jadiel and Yona coming in. Sammy and Santiago coming off. So as I mentioned, subs are being made. I mean, there's been a lot of changes, interchanging already. Trying to unbalance North. Samuel, out to Amos. Amos. Throw. Swinging it back around. Almost a mistake by Nicolas Asp there. There's Kawa on the ball. Don't give him space. Don't give him space. Here he goes. Let's go. Shot. Oh, hits off the crossbar of the goal, the football goalpost. Kawa, if you give him just a little bit of space, he's going to take a shot. He can create space like nobody else. He is a special talent, and he's imposing himself. It's good that he's got his first shot on net there, just wide actually. Oh, we got a handball. Yep. Ooh, handball. North at the 40. 45 here. They're gonna look to get this inside. North's really gotta start testing Copico here. As we get, it's 4.5 minutes left. As they get closer to halftime, they've really got to get him working so they can at least go into the half confident. They have yet to get a clear shot on net. Oh, there's Rory. There's Jadiel. Jadiel to Rory. Rory's got space. Rory's got space. He crosses it back. Oh, Just a little touch off the head of Samuel. Amata, he's got a lethal left foot. Oh, yes, it. The easy save. As of right now, North enjoying more of the possession in the second half of the first half, but South still having more shots on net and looking a little bit more clinical in front of the net. Up, Max to Ethan Schneier. Kawa to Samuel. Samuel swinging it on back. Oh, plays it direct. That's Garav.
Well, Jared, some chances.
Some chances for South, yeah.
And North with the only one to hit the football post.
Yeah.
The Capico couldn't reach, but if it was just about, a half a foot lower, it'd be 1-0 right now.
Yeah. North has, I was saying that North in the second half of this first half has enjoyed the majority of the possession, but South has had more shots on net, has looked more clinical as they move down the field. It is.
They're moving with precision.
Yeah.
They're setting things up. They're not rushing.
Yep.
And I also noticed, and Tom Bellin said this to me the other night after the game, we'll watch this play develop, that is DeFreitas, who had that big booming shot.
Yeah.
He's been North's best player so far.
Yeah.
In terms of offense. And basically he's been their only offense.
He's been their only offense.
And that's not going to get it done, you think.
There's the freshman, Lionel, moving down the
Lionel
line.
Lopez.
Look at it, he's going, he's still going. He's still going. Oh, and he gets a corner out of it. Lionel, wow.
Yes, he did. You know, it looked like he ran out of gas a little bit, too, on the way down.
A little bit. I mean, man.
It's a big play. But here's, Tom Bellin said to me the other night, he said, you know what, we were gassed. He said, that's my fault. He said, I rode my horses.
Okay, so he made the adjustment tonight.
He said, tonight, because you definitely, how many times have you seen Bonfim in the game? He's been in and out, in and out.
Yep.
This is going to be a second half type game, especially if North can put a goal in. This is their 6th corner kick of the night.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it's been a lot. They've got to capitalize on these. Clock has stopped.
Clock on the board is stopped. The time is kept on the field, and it's running. Very, very deliberate night for South. They're taking their time. They've been pleading patience, trying to set everything up. Well, here's a chance for them. Boy, they're just letting this clock tick down, aren't they?
They are. They really are.
And there we go.
But to get one before the half, this is a set play here. This is, a
set
the
play,
ref
and it just is
in the way. The ref is in the way.
Yeah, that's because the ref did not anticipate a set play.
No, he did not.
I don't like set plays off corners. I have to admit, I don't like them. I think if you get a corner kick, get it to the goal mouth, and something will happen.
Yeah, that's the majority.
There's 3 things that'll happen. Either the goalie's going to catch it, or you're going to score a goal, or it's going to get deflected out, and you're going to get another corner kick. Here's Bonfim.
Yeah.
Bonfim at the 20.
Oh.
Bonfim loses control. A nice defensive play by the Titans. We've had 1 injury so far. That belonged to Preston Thompson when he went down, and I don't believe he's come back in the game.
He has not. I think he
limped
sustained a solid knock.
He limped off the field.
Yeah, he's definitely sustained a solid knock for sure.
Yep.
And he was coming in with an injury, so I'm wondering
if he's aggravated.
Tweaked it a little bit more.
Yep. Steele at midfield. Now look at the battle right there at midfield. What a great battle there is.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ethan Amata in the right space.
Rory Olsen gets it to Amata. Amata down for Bonfim, but it's too far, and Polacco will get it and be able to have a goal kick. The battle continues.
The battle continues, 0-0.
Yeah, and I think we're going to go into the half 0-0.
I think we're going to half 0-0.
Yep. Which is not a surprise.
All right, they're being very calculated, and as you mentioned, Tom has made the adjustments, and it is halftime.
So that's it for the first half. Before we go to halftime, I want to apologize. That wasn't the NHIAA looking for passes. That was the Bedford coach saying he lost his pass.
Oh,
and
really?
He had 2 of them, and he was showing us the one he lost. So my apologies. We had no idea what he wanted. We thought he was just checking IDs, you know. So anyway, my apologies, but because we were not used to having like ID check up in the booth. So the teams will now go. The other night they sat outside, but here on a cold night they will go inside to regroup. Tom Bellin, the head coach, leads his Nashua South team. Josh Downing, the head coach of Nashua North. Lisa Gingras is coming out, I think, to give them both instructions as to how much time they get. So that'll be it for halftime, everybody, or that'll be it for the first half, everybody. We'll be back with the second half here on Nashua ETV. The score at halftime, 0-0 between North and South. You're watching the Division I semifinals on Nashua ETV. And welcome back to the second half, everyone, here at Stellos Stadium, a packed Stellos Stadium. Tom King along with Jared Barbosa, Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, and we are scoreless here at the second Division I semifinal game between Nashua North and Nashua South. And there's a heck of a lot more than a bridge at stake here, isn't there?
Oh, you are right, Tom. You are right. There is a lot at stake here, a lot. The winner goes to the Division I final against Hanover.
And that'll be Friday night here, I think 7:30, somewhere around there. Nashua North with a push to start the game, second half, is moving up and making a couple of plays.
Yep, they're pushing. They're pushing.
But you've got 7 purple jerseys back, and they're
making their presence known.
They're not going to let that happen if they can help it, but making a play was Amos Carnua. He was just moving fast.
Yep.
That is Thompson back out there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Thompson back out there.
He needed the half to warm up and get healthy again. He's back out there moving well, and there's a chance on the wide side. Can they reach it? No.
Just out of bounds.
Just out. It'll go the other way.
It's going to be very interesting to see where they have Tristan playing at this point. It's hard to tell. Got our central defensive midfielder. Okay. Yeah, he's moving that ankle. He's trying to get the blood flow in there.
Yeah, Preston's trying to get moving.
Yeah.
And now here's Boffin on a big bounce. Boffin is He just had too much adrenaline. Let's see if he can get a corner out of it. He's playing it in the corner to try to move out, but boy, he had a lot of adrenaline, and that kind of hurt him.
Rory.
Olsen gonna try a shot in the middle, deflected, and it goes out there, and Tula had it, and then Amata, and now booted back in and towards the goal, but it's going to be wide, and it will be a goal kick for the Titans. Boy, I'll tell you, Bonfim had a chance at a breakaway, hit the ball. He was going so fast, his contact with the ball made it go too far ahead of him.
Yep.
And Tula with a header. And Tula now back, taps it to Amata. And the Panthers will try. Now, they were very, very patient with a finesse game in the first half. It worked. They would lull North to sleep, and then all of a sudden the burst of speed. Let's see if they try that again, or if they get a little impatient because they see 0 on the board. You got to think it's one goal is going to win this game. That's what you have to think, right?
And that's the thing, Tom, is that it is not uncommon for these playoff games to be at zeros for quite some time and for it to only be one goal.
Why is that?
They're afraid to take the risk. It's just a natural thing that just happens in you. You're afraid to take the risk. You don't want to be the one to make the mistake. And that's just the feeling you have as you go into a game with so much on the line.
I think if South just puts the pedal to the metal,
yeah,
they would
make a difference.
Even a gamble, I think, would make a difference.
Yeah.
This is Amata.
You're
He
right.
has been very good at midfield in this game. He's going to hit it ahead to Bonfim. He had a chance to kick it way down. He didn't do it. He said he's going to go with the short pass to Bonfim, but Bonfim was double teamed.
Yeah.
Titans almost had it, but then they lost it. Now they go back to Capico to set up a play and move down the field. This is what South is doing in this game that they did not do against Exeter. Why is that?
That's a great ball.
Bonfim.
That's handball. Oh,
they're going to call it.
That was a good ball,
Yep.
yeah.
Call it a handball on South. It'll be North ball. They'll get a free kick out of it. Why is that? What is South's strategy here?
Well, I think
why more patience tonight than the other night?
Well, I think what we're seeing is given this is where the changes, all the substitutions can either hurt or help, and they help in one way and they can hurt in the other, and meaning that the chemistry of the team may be off and on, because when you have a group of kids in or a group of players in for 10 minutes and then you got a new group, you kind of unbalance the chemistry there.
Well, I guarantee you, when that clock hits 20, you're going to see pretty much the same guys out there.
Yeah, and so
there's a battle of Amata going for it, and he's going to boot it back and let the defense set it up. Now Hentula.
So you risk the chemistry, but at the end of the game, at the end of the day, again, it's less energy spent. So it's all in what your tactics are.
A deflection back.
Are your tactics to have that final push?
Aspu has a yellow card, booted it way up to Bonfim. Bonfim is going to try to maneuver his way. He's in the middle now, not on the wing.
Here we go.
Again. Yeah, there's a break for Thompson. He's
Thompson.
on S. Thompson's going to have a shot. No, he passes it.
Santos!
Shot! Off the bar!
Off the post!
Rebound off the bar!
What a save!
And the Titans.
That was a beautiful save by Leo Capico.
Capico tipped it, but off the bar. Now here's a break for South.
Here we go.
And all of a sudden the stakes are higher. They feel it now. No more.
Here we go.
A nice steal by the Carnua.
Yep.
Carnua with the steal. But boy, Thompson made that play and then passed it off, and the shot hit the bar. Both teams have hit the crossbar in this game.
That was North's first real shot at goal, and that was close.
Capico may have gotten just a little bit of
Definitely did.
And it hit the bar. But you know what? He's lucky it hit the bar because it deflected behind him.
Right.
Mark that down. There were 35 minutes left when that happened. And the crowd's still getting over it. Nine and 9 against 16-0-1. You'd never know it. This is an even match all the way.
Even match.
Here comes Cala DeFreitas. DeFreitas moving on the defense. Amata, that's Miranda. Miranda takes it away from him, or Amata. I can't tell. It's Amata. Amata takes it away from him. And Tula was looking for Bonfim. They are now isolating Bonfim out the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Trying to go for the home run. Thompson. He's made
what a turn.
He's made a difference, and you wince every time he hits the turf because you don't want him hurt. And that's going to be on Carnua
is he not?
Suarez de Freitas.
Oh, man, this referee is being nice tonight,
Sliding
Tom. He
tackle.
is
He's not giving a card out.
He is being nice. Oh, man. That is definitely a bookable offense there.
You've ref games, right?
Oh, yes.
Would you have given a card?
Oh, 100%.
All right, there we go. I love the candor. Taking the free kick.
Kyle will surely know he's
There's a ball in the middle. Hentula tries to head it back. Can't do anything with it, and it's going to go back out of bounds. It'll be South ball again as it was kicked out.
What a save by Capico, and that was the first real thing he had to do tonight, and for him to be on.
Here's a move for Olsen. Olsen before the line, puts it up.
Olsen, good ball. He's in. Oh, Bonfim.
Bonfim can't make the shot. Carnua.
No.
And then Hentula had an open net, and he kicked it high.
Over the top. Oh,
you'll remember that
man.
one. And Tula open, shot it high. He had a goal waiting for it.
Shot it over. Oh, man.
Great defense by the Titans to prevent Bonfim from getting the opportunity, but then the ball kicked back out to Hantula, and he put it high.
Kyle Guzman. Guzman moving up. Guzman's had a solid game today. Oh, a little far. Oh, what a save by Capico. Huh.
You know, Capico made a good save, but
Yes,
I still say the bar helped him out.
Oh, yeah.
Crossbar, the goalpost.
He helped it hit the crossbar. I'll tell you one thing. If he didn't touch that, that was going in.
It was going in, and you think with the bounce down, if there was a Titan there to just tip it in, would have been a big play. There's a goal kick. There's no play set up here. And now it's they tried to get that deflection of Bonfim. Bonfim is looking for one big deflection to turn on the Jets.
He is.
And now he's playing in the
here
middle
they go.
of the
Look
field.
at Olsen.
He gets it ahead. Oh, my. Had a pass with a great defensive play by North. Trying to get the number right there and see who that was. Still battling. That was Estevan Arengo, who made that defensive play, prevented a break-in by Antula.
Oh. All right.
No cheering in the press box now, Jared. Just remember that. Ball at the 50-yard line. North now trying to move it down. They have matched South scoring opportunities in this half. In the first half, I'd have to think it was all South.
Yeah. I would say the majority,
30 minutes left in regulation. Can you stand another overtime?
Oh, man. You know what I can't stand? I don't want to stand a PK. That's all I don't want.
You would hate to see it come to that.
I really, really would. I would not like it to come to that. But if it does, all right.
Boy, if it does, I have to tell you, Pulakel has stopped about 3 or 4 penalty kick shots during the regular season.
Oh, wow.
He has had a good regular season. In fact, it's helped him keep the job.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Oh, good tackle.
Yep, good tackle, clean play, good non-call.
That's clean.
Yep. Panthers tried to move it up, couldn't do it. Carnua will try to inbound. Bonfim will try to push Sammy off the play, and he does, but he gets the benefit of the call, but I'll tell you, he created that contact.
He did you're 100% right, Tom, and that's what he does well. Because he's a big guy, he does create that contact. He likes that contact.
He's also a fast guy. And now he moves down to his spot. They are moving him in the middle. Usually he's on the wing.
Right.
Why the change?
I think they're trying to unbalance North, keep him guessing. They're shifting and moving players. They're keeping them guessing.
Chess match between Tom Bellin and Josh Downey, two coaches who know each other, and
completely different approach to this game. South
no doubt
has.
about
Completely different.
North's got a wing open, and 3 purple jerseys converge on it, including Dawarka. Dawarka now to Hantula. Hantula at the 40. He's in the middle of the field. Goes to the far side.
Santiago works it back.
Back out to the 50. Now it's North's turn. See what they do with it.
Kawa.
DeFreitas.
Arthur.
Probably want him, gets it to Santos. You probably want DeFreitas to have the ball around the 35 instead of the other 45.
You're 100% right. You want, yes, that is
Here's
where you want him to have the ball.
Carnua has been quiet in a defensive mode. They are using him more defensively.
Yeah.
I think he's got size. I think he could do damage if they move him up front.
Yeah, and and sometimes what you can do with your right and left backs is you would ideally you want them to attack, find those opportunities when those lanes are open and get up the field. They can provide the attack.
I'll tell you what, with 7 seconds left the other night, Tom Bellin had S come up, and
you saw
glad he did.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
There's a chance on the far side. Can't see who that is.
That's Max.
Max Lopez.
Max
okay.
Lopez.
The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be South ball. Now it's kicked away. I think that's North's strategy. Just try to disrupt as much as you can off this South rhythm.
Yep.
27:06 to play in regulation. Here's a chance in the middle.
It's
Shot
a cross.
to the crossbar. To
Olsen,
the penalty box. And back out it goes. Dorka. Oh, nice
Good
header
job,
right
Guzman
there.
in the right place at the right time.
Guzman was, and now you've got maybe a break for North. No, it's kicked out of bounds.
All right.
Dorka will immediately inbound it, but it's a slow inbounds and stolen by Carnua.
Oh,
just past Amata, and that's going to give Preston Thompson a play. Thompson, great dribbler with the ball. Now finds he doesn't have an opening and makes a smart play to turn it back up.
Guzman calm.
Guzman looking for it, gets it out. That's Santos. Now Santos with it. Now back it goes. Guzman. Guarded by Hantula.
Oh,
in the middle.
This is where you want him to have the ball.
The shot right
This
here.
is where you want him to have it.
Just wide. Just wide. It had Capico leaping, but he really didn't have to. The ball was going to go wide.
Right.
But he had the opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing you don't want to give Cala de Freitas.
Nope, not there.
That opportunity, not there. He touches the ball. We said you'd rather have him touch the ball around the 35 to the 25. Well, he got it at the 15. He turned and shot.
Yep. That is where they want him to have the ball.
Capico, goal kick off to the middle of the field. Those rarely end up in possession of the team that's kicking the ball. Usually it's the other team that'll grab it.
Yeah.
Little push there by De Freitas. He gets away with it. And now here comes South as they turn the other way. Now we get a break on the far side. Shot. It's going to tip in. It goes wide.
He tipped it.
Polanco tipped it. You wondered, okay, where's the deflection going to go?
Yep.
And it goes wide. Oh, a golden opportunity. Who is that on the far side for the Panthers?
Santiago.
Santiago? All right.
Yep. Santiago and Sammy's right on the 6 there.
Here's Dorka. Gonna boot it over. He's got a lot of space, but I'll tell you, I would be tempted just to give it a boom. Let that go. This is Esp.
Service.
That's a good ball. Oh! And Polanco with the save. Was going for Hadouche. And Hadouche was right in there. If Hadouche had been able to get a head on it, it was going to go in the goal.
I'm telling you, it's beginning to get Sammy time. Sammy will find himself in these positions where he just is in the right place at the right time.
He had a couple of opportunities. I have a shot of him being robbed by Polanco getting into the ball first.
Yep.
In the first half, but this is just so much at stake.
So much.
Ball back to midfield. Now North with it. Certain players that you just kind of hold your breath when they have the ball to see what they're going to do.
Right.
This is one of them right there, Hantula, but he loses possession. Dorka to Amata. Amata is going to get in one of these plays sooner or later. Gets it, the wide open play.
Oh.
And no one there. Well, maybe, no, not in time. It was the right idea. The forward on the far side didn't get in there.
Right idea.
Whose name we haven't called here in the second half is Miranda.
Yeah, Miranda.
Hasn't really gotten into the play too much. He was very involved in the first half.
Yep. On the right side there, right back. Hasn't had a whole lot to do.
No, not on that side.
Yeah.
Battle in the middle of the field. Look at the tenacity of two players going at it.
Matthews Ferreira, number 8 for North.
Yeah, Ferreira's a tough player.
He is.
He really is. Very intense.
Yeah.
And they get it ahead. Ball's going to go out of bounds. South possession. Every time he gets within the 20 for South, you feel, okay, something's going to happen here, and it usually does.
Right.
Not that time.
Here we go. Miranda.
Here's a long boot. There's Miranda right there. He had a header. Polanco got a hand on it. I don't know if it was wide of the goal mouth or not, but just in case the save is made, he's got 4 of them tonight. And again, no goal kick. They've done that a lot tonight. Roll to the back and let the back take it up. It's Carnua. It's enough to Ferreira.
Oh, no,
Matthews
Matthews.
Ferreira.
That's a tough place to lose the ball.
Oh, that is a tough
but
place to lose it.
They win it back.
They were looking for the whistle. It was a double team. He got knocked down, but not
going to get that call.
You know what? You got to act a little bit. You got to roll around the ground and raise your hands up. Here's a break right here for the Titans.
This is a problem.
In the corner as we hit 21:33 left.
Foul. We've got a foul.
They call a foul on South. At the very least, you're going to get a throw in. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to get a penalty. They're going to get a kick.
Yep.
It's almost as good as a corner kick. It's a free kick from just inside the line, out a little deeper. I mean, not as deep as a corner kick. So there's a good view of the clock. I mean, of the goal mouth. Can't tell who's taking that corner.
That's Kawa.
10, DeFreitas. Let's see what accuracy he's got. He's going to go for the assist on this play, and it goes out. Why? I would, if I were him, why not just go for the shot?
At least try to put it on that 6.
Try to put it right on.
Small box there.
Put it in that box.
All you need is a little deflection.
Yeah, put it in the box. Make Capico make a play. There's a steal here. No, it's kept by North. Guzman with a nice play.
Yeah. Oh, that's a ball.
Oh. And I don't know if he had to do that. I think if he kicked it back to Capico, it would have been a goal kick. It would have been a play.
Good enough, yeah.
Instead, he gives North an opportunity for another kick from the side or a throw-in.
Yep.
But the possession is the Titans. And you can bet Tom Bellin's holding his breath here.
Yep.
And it's a shot that didn't make the goal mouth, and a little boot to the side. And kicked out of bounds. Olsen knocks it out. Now Carnua will inbounds. We are scoreless here at Stellos. 19:50 to play. We have gone a half and half of another half, and no one has put it in, but there have been chances. Thompson, he's had one. There's a long shot, a save by Capico.
Capico made that look easy. He's
yeah, you know what? But that's a tough save to make. You know why? The ball's got a lot of spin on it.
Oh, yeah.
And if he doesn't catch it.
Yes, you're 100% right. If it was wet, out, you know, luckily it wasn't too wet. You know,
if it was wet out, he probably would have just deflected it, don't you think?
Yep. He would have had to,
He just batted it away.
Yep, you're right.
But you know what? It's now getting later in the evening.
Yep.
The turf could get slick. You noticed that the other night, remember?
Yeah, yep.
You noticed it the other night.
Yep.
And if the turf is slick, how slick is the ball?
Yes.
19:02 to play in this in regulation, we'll say, because it certainly looks as if something changes. It's going to go to OT.
Kawa went down with a cramp. That is something to look at. He's been in all game.
Here's Matthews Ferreira.
Ferreira,
he's going to have an opening. No, he decides to kick to the far side.
Arthur.
Santos. Amada came out to cover him and forced him to pass to Kanua. Kanua trying to dribble down. And out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Nashua South. But boy, all of a sudden, we haven't looked too far to our left. We've been looking to our right. North has got controlled the play here in the last 2, 3, 4 minutes.
They sure have.
Off the field right now is Tom Bellin. Is true to what he said the other night. He won't make that same mistake. You don't see Bonfim out there.
And that's where we'll assess towards the end of the game
how it worked. You saw against Exeter, they were just totally gassed.
Yes.
I mean, they were just, it was amazing they won that game. And, And, you know, talking to the Exeter people, they certainly thought they had the game won with that shot by Sammy Chang that was saved by Leonel Lopez. Little push there, gets away with it. Now the ball to the middle, it's Hadoush. Hadoush to the far side. Oh, kicked away, but here come the reinforcements.
Oh, here we go.
South.
He's open. Ethan,
this is 3 on 3.
Schneier. Ethan Schneier, great player
we
here.
Haven't called his name at all in this game.
Ethan Schneier.
To the wing.
Oh,
shot to
it's
the
a
box.
Good ball.
Out. Kicked away. Up is Noarka to try to make the play. He makes a good play. There's a ball in the box, but no tail to it, so it goes straight out of bounds.
So, yeah, we will see how this ends up playing out for South. I think they, sacrificing chemistry for energy. It's a risk.
At some point, they're going to have to do it.
You know, and we will see. We'll see how this ends up playing
they're
out.
doing it now.
Yeah, interesting.
Because here comes numero 10. Number 10, Jadiel Bonfim. Bonfim is open at the 35. They can't get it to him, so he can start a play. He goes back on defense. He'll struggle at midfield. Amana wants to get up into play, but he could.
Marav to Kawa, or Santos.
Here's Carnua. Carnua tries to get it ahead to Thompson, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be it's going to stay north ball. It's deflected evidently. I didn't see that. Carnua heads it over to Thompson. Ball in the corner. Battle. Knocked down.
Look at
There's
this.
a chance.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. He had all the net. All he had to do was poke it to the far side. He had a goal. With 15:51 left.
That was Kawa.
Kawa de Freitas had the opening and put it to the side of the net.
Oh, that's a tough one. That is tough. He did everything
right.
Kawa, that was the
A
opportunity.
defensive mistake, a slip, and that gave Kawa the ball, and he just hits it wide. He rushed it.
Rushed it.
He will see that in his dreams tonight.
If
the Titans don't advance.
Yeah. It's a player like him, he gets that 10 out of 10 times, or 9 out of 10 times.
The winner faces the Rob Grable coached Hanover Marauders in the finals on Friday night. We will have that game. It just won't be live. Here's Bonfim.
Here's Jadiel.
Bonfim now going to try to use his dribbling skills. Carnua is staying with him. Usually it's Sammy Pencil who's on him, but no, this is Carnua. He gets a shot off, and Bulaco makes the save more or less to cover up what would be a potential rebound.
Right.
14:34 left to play in regulation. Boot goes high in the air. Bonfim lets it bounce. That might have been a mistake by Bonfim. Probably should have bodied it ahead as the Titans get the ball. I always say, if there's a major play in a game, there's usually another play that led up to it. Throw in for South, far side, right in front of the benches. Both coaches have got to be going crazy right here. They've got to be going crazy. Scoreless.
All it takes is one mistake.
Scoreless, and it sure looked like Nashua South was going to control this game. This is Preston Thompson. Boy, what he adds so much. It was different when he left the game, that's for sure.
And to be injured.
Yep. Other side. It's ahead. That's Kawa, isn't it? Is that Kawa?
No, that's Arthur.
Arthur Santos, okay. You got younger eyes there, Barbosa.
It's still kind of challenging all the way up here.
It is, because there's not a set of lights above the goal.
Right.
It's a football setup. Long boot by Capico. He doesn't go for the pass this time. North will keep it. Thompson. Thompson to the middle, now back to Carnua.
Oh, that's a great touch.
Carnua's got
great
some speed.
touch.
Here he goes. He's going to try to put a shot. He gets it ahead. Capico comes out.
What a great first touch.
Oh, and again, Capico came out because he knew that he had a player for North coming in on him. Arthur Santos was moving right in. Ooh, and that ball, boy, if that ball bounced high, Bonfim was off to the races. Now you're Carnua making that play down. You want to take a shot on that? I would have taken the shot.
Well,
you know, he made the pass.
It's far out, and you have to think, Capico, he wants them to shoot 30, 25 yards out. He's a big guy. He's got that all day. It has to be a really good shot. You're going to take it from there. I wouldn't. I would have taken it down. He did the right thing. It was just poor execution.
We are going to the final 12 minutes of regulation. and we still don't have a goal. We've had plenty of chances, though.
Yes. Yeah, there have been chances.
Numerous.
There have been chances.
North put one off the bar. Capico made a tip save. It hit the bar, bounced back. South's had a couple that have been deflected off metal.
Kawa missed that opportunity there. That was right.
Kawa had a play where the defender fell down. He was able to make the move. Turn in front and just put it to the side of the net. Shot it a little too early. Throw in. It was the wrong direction. Oh, and that's a mistake on that throw in because right now Thompson's going to get it ahead, but he kicks it ahead the other way.
Surely just missing that burst, you know, that burst of speed that you would have.
Whistle blows and must have hit his hand.
Yeah, yep, handball.
And there's a whistle again.
Oh, no. Oh, Ethan. Ethan is down either with a cramp or a pull.
It looks like a cramp.
He asked for a sub, so that is a little
That's surprising
concerning.
for him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's walking off.
Let's see what that.
I'll tell you what, though, it's how long you want to keep Amata out. He's controlled the midfield. He's quarterbacked this game pretty well.
Well, Tom, I'll tell you, I'm interested to see what happens because he asked for the sub. Typically, with a cramp, it's come in, stretch me out real quick, or getting back up, or I'm going to stretch myself out.
Well, he stretched himself out, and he got back out, back up. But Bellin's got a sub for him now.
Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, maybe just going to take a quick break. Let's hope he didn't pull anything.
Yeah, if he pulled something, he wouldn't be able to walk all the way off the field. I don't think. Let's see who comes in. Let's turn that number around, and we can see is North's going to have a free kick on that play.
Make something happen here. 10.5 left. That's a good ball.
It's a free kick, but
man,
knocked away by the player who just came in the game, and we'll tell you who it is as soon as he comes up.
Oh!
And here's a break.
Rory.
Olsen. He's got one defender back, now two. And they get on him, but and they don't.
Good team D.
Yep, definitely double teamed. Nice defense by North.
Oh, yeah.
Carnua is trying to. Hentula. Hentula with a push.
Yeah, look at Guzman.
That's a lot of battle
with
Guzman.
Guzman battling there. Yeah, not going to win that matchup.
No, you're not. Here comes
Look
North.
At this ball.
They got ahead.
What a
Capico
ball.
may come out. Does he come out? No. He had a decision to make, but a good job there by the South defense. And they look at that. Look at that sportsmanship right there, slapping each other 5 on that.
Yeah.
Preston Thompson, I believe, was the man on the break.
He was. And I have to say, I am impressed with his ability to deal with adversity.
Oh, he is just running right through that injury and doing a great job of it. And that was number 2 for South, who was right on him, Lionel.
Yep.
And the senior congratulates the freshman on a good defensive play. It's a lot of class right there.
Yeah, it is.
For both of these kids. I talked to Lionel after the game. Nice kid.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
Real nice kid. Here comes Bomford.
Humble.
Bomford looking to do something. Bomford trying to dribble through about 4 defenders. Now he's got some help and a push. No call. They call it there. Yep.
Oh, they're calling it.
They're calling it on North. They should anyway. Yep. They do. And, of course, another great play because they don't. A lot of class is coming back on that play. It was Arango.
Tom, this is dangerous.
This is the play, okay? The fans, the South fans now clamping. You can hear the noise on the stands. Miranda will take the free kick, puts it up to the side, looking for the header. It doesn't go. And again, I always say, you know what? If you're going to do that, get it to the goal mouth.
Yeah.
Get it to the goal mouth. Don't try to get too fancy, but a corner for South. The free kick by Miranda leads to South seventh quarter, but you know what? This is their first corner in about 30 minutes.
Is that Amata coming back in?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Amata back in the game.
All right, he's good.
So here we go. Well, who's taking this?
Miranda.
Miranda.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Header, and it goes wide. Goal kick for North. 7:46 to play as we're heading. You're almost in overtime right now, to be honest with you. You really are, because you know that once that goal goes in, it's probably going to win the game.
We are close.
It's 7:46 left in regulation, and then we do where it officially does win a game if there's a golden goal.
Right.
Oh, making up in the play.
Oh, that's a foul. No.
Does not get called.
All right.
Botham tries to get it back to him, and not able to do it.
Oh.
Here's a play at midfield, ahead for Thompson.
Thompson pulls it back to Kawa.
Kawa de Freitas.
Oh,
magic move on the freshman on Lopez. Turned him around and got free. Ball goes out of bounds, but it's going to be North ball. And in a good spot. A corner throw-in. Tension mounts here at Stellos Stadium. I'd say the crowd about 1,500.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Miranda now. No, that's not. Let's see.
Rory.
Can't tell. Rory Olsen. Olsen was back in defensive posture, and he got the throw in. Now they get it ahead. Here's a race to the ball, but Polacco doesn't even have to take 3 steps before he gets it. Who is that on the far side for South?
That's Barry and Perry.
Barry and Perry, who had an opportunity earlier. Now North brings it up. Santos trying to dribble between 2 defenders. Tantula grabs it. Tantula ahead. Tipped away. Out of bounds. South ball. That's a big call right there because South will keep possession and they're going in the direction they want to go. 38 seconds before they stop the clock on the board with 5 minutes. At the 5-minute mark. No score. Regulation. North-South. Semifinals. Everything you'd want in boys soccer. Chances galore. Turnover and North will take it. South not able to make something happen down there.
Preston. Arthur.
Thompson to Santos.
Thompson again.
Amata back in defensive mode.
Looking. No one's there. Oh.
Bonfam gets it. Jadiel looking. Is he going to try to pass it to the wing to Olsen?
Tackle, Guzman. That's why he's there.
Boy, I'll tell you.
That's why he's
with
there.
A great play right in the middle of the field. Neither team right now is able to get a clean look at the goal. The last one we had was on the free kick, and it went wide. Settled by De Freitas. Midfield now, he does the job to kick it back and try to set something up. Titans know that the clock is ticking, so they're going to try to set up a play. They'll figure the more they have it, the less South has it. And they almost get a play, but Asp steps up with a smart play and gets it to Jadiel. Bonfam, one-on-one against the defender. Bonfam wins that race, but there's 4 white shirts around him. Bonfam trying to get a shot off. Can't do it. Has to give it up. Shot, it goes high.
Man.
Oh. Golden opportunity. And the shot goes high.
It's the right idea, though. The right idea. Test him. Long shot.
Who was that?
That was Santiago.
Santiago took it. Boy.
Yeah, close.
Somorostro had the opportunity. Had the crowd holding its breath. All from the play by Esp to Jadiel.
Yep,
and that's ahead now to Hantula. Hantula turns on the deceptive speed. Works in the corner. Knocked down. No call.
Goal kick.
He wants a call. Doesn't get it. Does he get a corner out of it? No. Goal kick.
No, goal kick.
Tough play. He hit the turf and wanted it. Put the arms up.
We've got less than 5 left.
Man.
OT
Oh,
looming.
way less than 5 left. We're at 3 right now.
Yeah, OT looming. Oh, man. Still 0-0.
Ball spins. Amada has it. Amada ahead. Somorostro gets it down to the wing. May have a chance.
Oh,
in front. Polanco comes out. He loses it. Kicked away. And now he goes back and retreats to the goal mouth. Bonfim trying to header. South with all sorts of opportunities. The ball loose and now it goes back out. Oh my goodness.
What do we got?
Whistle blows. They're moving back the other way. We got an injury?
Got an injury.
An injury to the goalie. Is it? No, we don't. We have a player down.
Number 4. That's Esteban.
Esteban Arango down for North, and there'll be clock stoppage as the drama just continues here. Boy, the ball bounced in front in the box. South could just not get a solid foot on it.
Yeah. Yeah, South right now, they're pushing. They're pushing. I think they've conserved their energy. The players are looking a little bit more fresh.
Well,
but just that final clinical touch they need is not there.
I'm telling you right now, that final touch is going to come from somebody in OT. Otherwise, they're all going to get touches at penalty kicks. 10 minutes of sudden death overtime, and then another 10 minutes, a break, and then another 10 minutes of sudden death overtime. As Arango is going to leave, and he's walking off basically under his own power, just shaking up. My guess is he got his bell rung, and that's going to keep him out the rest of the game. Well, we'll see. We'll see if that happens.
Oh yeah, that's a big loss.
He's got his head down.
That's a big loss. If so, he's played well. He has played well in that position.
And it'll be a goal kick for Kulikov.
It's actually going to be a drop ball. It's going to be a drop ball.
Okay. Yeah, off the injury timeout. Yeah, off the injury.
Off the injury, so they're going to they're probably going to play it all the way back to South because they were in possession. So they were in possession, so they're probably going to play it all the way back to South. We will see. Let's see.
0-0. Clock is not ticking now on the board or on the field. As what are we waiting for? What's holding this up? They're waiting for a substitution or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're waiting for a play to come in. Nope.
Yeah.
They're letting it go. Here we go. Yeah. Here comes North.
All right.
We're probably around the 250 mark. Olsen watching Carnua.
Oh.
Carnua with a good ball ahead.
To Arthur.
And he gets it to Santos. Santos loses it out of bounds. And now the quick throw in for South. Will they get an opportunity? Olsen's got speed. He's got to boot it ahead. Tried to get Bonfim. Couldn't do it. If he had Bonfim, I think Bonfim had a breakaway.
Yeah.
If he could have gone wide of the defense. Here's North at the 50. Carnua.
Oh.
Loses it out of bounds. But you got to hurry.
You got to hurry.
You got to hurry. Olsen flips it back to Lopez. Esp ahead to Hantula. What was he trying to do? Oh, yeah, boot it to the wing. Okay, there you go. Didn't look. You can't see anybody with the dark jerseys.
Looking across.
In front.
Oh.
Shot wide. Santos tried Somorostro tried the quick turnaround and shot.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
No.
He acknowledges the pass. That was the chance. Because I don't think either team is going to get another opportunity before OT.
Oh, we'll see. What do we got here? Look at this.
Double, here we go. I'm wrong.
Max.
Lopez. Oh. He's in all the way.
Max.
Centers it. Shot. Save by the defender. A goal by the Panthers.
Wow. Johnny Albon team might have just won the game for Nashua High School South. Did Jadiel Bonfim in the right place at the right time, always. Jadiel, once again, another goal.
Wow. Bonfim off the deflection, got out to him. Just as I said, there wouldn't be an opportunity. Guess what happens?
Guess what happens? But we have to tip our hat to Max Lopez on that play.
Was Lopez
Max,
on the far side?
Max made that play happen.
Yep.
Oh, man. What do we have? Do we have one more left?
No,
do we have one more left?
You know it.
Oh, but Capico is going to take his time as an experienced
Every time we think
goalkeeper.
there isn't one, it's going to happen. And
Oh,
if North gets it, that's
gosh.
going to be something else.
Wow.
What a play.
What a play. Max Lopez, Lionel Lopez, probably the brother tandem, definitely.
And that's
just
it.
put Nashua High
that
School
is it.
South into the final. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What an end to this game. Wow, to the most historic game in Nashua history. Jadiel Bonfim puts them into the final. Wow, by a beautiful play led by Max Lopez, who beat one, beat two, beat three, and then serves. And Jadiel is right there to put the game away with less than 30 seconds left. Amazing.
And that will do
Amazing.
it, everybody. We will have the game Friday on tape delay for you here on National ETV, I believe, but check with the ETV website. They'll let you know the final score here at Stellos Stadium on a goal by Jadiel Bonfim. Nashua South advances to the Division I Finals 1-0 over Nashua North in a spectacular soccer game in front of about 1,500 soccer fans at Stellos Stadium. For Jared Barbosa, for Tim O'Neill, for Pete Johnson, I'm Tom King. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Nashua.